Hey, what's up, everybody? Harold Games here, and welcome to my ESPN Pigskin Bracket Challenge. This is the predictions for the NFL playoffs. The national championship game for college football between Michigan and Washington just concluded. Michigan won 34 to 13. It was a pretty good game until Penix got hurt and some momentum calls did not go their way. But nonetheless, Michigan won. They ran the ball all over Washington in that first quarter, and it kind of settled down until the fourth quarter again. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. I was hoping to make a video looking at the NCAA football 24 trailer or release date, whatever they had planned. That was rumored, but it didn't come out. I really didn't look too much into the rumors. I just heard that people said that there was going to be some sort of commercial announcing the release date. Watched the entire game, there wasn't any of that. And there still has not been anything as of 11:01 p.m. Central Time. So, yeah. Hopefully, we get something soon. I will obviously have a series out with that because I have updated consoles and I'll be able to play it, but we'll worry about that later. You might also be able to hear, I don't know if you can, but I am sick again. Um, I went to Disney, which is about 3.5 hours away from my normal home, my full-time apartment. Watch my sister play in band. I went back to my parents' home back in Illinois, and then I flew back out to Florida, and I got sick at some point between coming back home from Orlando. So I've been sick for the past couple days. This is my second full day of being sick, so I've been sick for a few days, hoping this goes away before I get back into work, which I start work Wednesday. But yeah, also a couple other notes before It's been a while since I've uploaded the video. I know last video I uploaded was on a series, and I'm not going to continue, which is The Last of Us Part One. I didn't have time to finish it. The PlayStation 5 that I was playing it on was not mine. It was my sister. She got it for her birthday. She let me get one game. She lives back in Illinois, and I just didn't want to put the stress on myself to finish a 30-hour game in like 4 days. So I didn't want to stay up until like 4 a.m. each night trying to get that done. So yeah, my Washington Wizards series is also going to be canceled. I don't really feel any joy in playing NBA 2K this year as I normally have. The only series that I'm really going to focus on is my Madden franchise series. Having a cable issue with my Xbox, but I got it. I got it fixed already. With me being sick, I haven't really been able to sit down and record that playoff game that I want to do. But when I start to feel a little bit better, I will definitely get that playoff game recorded. But I just want to make sure I'm still recording. But I felt like this was a nice little video to kind of just go through. A lot of people love watching videos like these. So let's get started. So I believe I did this last year. I cannot remember. But here we go. So the Ravens and the 49ers have the first round buys. If I start coughing a little bit, that's for me being sick. So I apologize for that. Let's immediately look at the Texans and Browns game. Not expected to go to this area. So Joe Flacco has played pretty well. Gosh. Sorry. Joe Flacco has played pretty well. Injuries, interesting. Whatever. You got the rookie C.J. Stroud. You got the veteran Joe Flacco. Stefanski is in a rookie coach. D'Amico Ryans is. But something about that Texans team uh, is interesting. Though the Browns do have a really good defense, and I will end up picking the Browns just based off of their defense. I think it's better than the Texans' defense. I feel like it would be a defensive game, in my opinion. We will see what happens, but that's just my opinion. Chiefs and Dolphins. Tyreek Hill facing off against his former team. Um, Dolphins did not finish the season well. They're struggling. Chiefs also have been struggling. But home field at Arrowhead, you're only going to get calls on your side, especially for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And the Dolphins are going to have to travel to Arrowhead. Pretty cold conditions, in my opinion, especially being 7 p.m. And there's winter storms going on right now. So I feel like the Chiefs, they're going to pull it off. Bills and Steelers. Steelers, I feel like this is a game that they might actually be able to win. They might actually be able to win a playoff game. Just depends on how the offense does, because both defense or Steelers defense, in my opinion, is better than the Bills defense. Bills offense is way better than the Steelers defense, but it's going to come down to how the Bills defense or how the Steelers defense plays and how Josh Allen plays. Because if he plays like he did in the first half against Miami, Bills are probably going to struggle a lot. I still think the Bills are going to win. We're going to get a nice little script matchup here. That's just my opinion, but we will see how that works out. Excuse me. Over here on the NFC side, Buccaneers against Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win this one. I don't think the Buccaneers really stand a chance. That's just my opinion. Lions against Rams. It seems like the script writers did really well for this season. Lions are a really good team. They just kind of struggled to finish the season. Rams, pretty decent team. In my opinion, this is going to come down to how well the quarterbacks play. Can Jared Goff be a good game manager? And how will Matthew Stafford play at Ford Field in Detroit? I think the Lions will win this one, in my opinion. Even though I'm a Bears fan, I think the Lions will win this one. That's going to be like that. So, moving on. Jeez, I apologize. Again, I'm sick. I'm trying to do my best. Really, I shouldn't be talking that much, but who cares? Ravens against Browns. Ravens have had the number one bye a few times, I believe. Maybe only once with Lamar or twice. I cannot remember. They might have only had it once with Lamar, and they lost to Tennessee, I believe. But it seems like teams who have the bye struggle in that game because they lose their momentum. I think this is going to be a close game. I don't think Joe Flacco is going to be able to get it done, though, against the Ravens defense. And I think Lamar Jackson is going to finally get the Ravens to that championship game. This side of the bracket, this is probably going to be the game of the playoffs. On the AFC side. These two teams have met plenty of times before in the playoffs with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. All good games when they played. I do think, though, the Bills will get the upper hand on the Chiefs. That's just my opinion. I think the Bills are still, even though they're not playing, they haven't played their best football this year, I think they're still a team that will make it to the conference championship game. Eagles and 49ers. 49ers blew the Eagles out in their one matchup. My opinion, this all depends on the health of both Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy. It would be in San Francisco, Levi Stadium. I think this is going to be a really close game. I think this was going to be game of the NFC side. I think it's going to be way closer than what it was last time they played. I do think the 49ers, though, are going to win. They have that swag about that team. I feel like they are going to win. Cowboys and Lions. I feel like this is going to be an interesting matchup. I just with how many weapons Dak has, he cannot lose this one. He can't. Um, it's going to be a home game for Dallas, but Dallas always struggles in the big moments against teams at home in the playoffs. It doesn't feel like they would win. So I'm going to pick the Lions to win that one. That's just my opinion. Go back over here at Ravens against Bills. I think this might be finally be the year that uh, the Bills go to the Super Bowl. That is my opinion. I think this is going to be a close game, but I feel like the Bills are just going to be able to play good defense against Lamar Jackson's running game and avoid any issues with Josh Allen's turnovers. This side of the bracket, I feel like it's going to be the 49ers that will go to the Super Bowl. So I feel like it's going to be 1 and 2 seed, 49ers against Bills. How many total points will be scored in the entire playoffs? So if each team averages like 24, then let's do some math here. 13 games. So if each team averages 24, so 48 points per game, I'd say 48 times 13. We'll round up to around 630 points. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do anything. I have to pick a Super Bowl winner. So who do I think will win the Super Bowl? And Nevada, two really good teams, two good quarterbacks. One, in my opinion, Josh Allen is better than Brock Purdy, but Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, playmakers on their side. It all depends on if the 49ers can stay healthy and if the Bills can stay healthy. But I do believe this will be the year that the 49ers finally win a Super Bowl. Had their chance a few years ago in 2019. And then Kyle Shanahan got complacent, went away from the run game. Issues arose. I know they have Chase Young now. They go on the opposite side of Nick Bosa. So that is my playoff bracket picks. Again, I try to make this somewhat of a short video, and it's not feeling the best. And I just wanna finish this, but I do believe this is going to be This is going to be the bracket. My opinion. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, you guys stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.